T minus 10 minutes. T minus 9 minutes. T minus 8 minutes. T minus 7 minutes. T minus 6 minutes. T minus 5 minutes. T minus 4 minutes. T minus 3 minutes.
The ones corrupted, cut off the ones who want you to suffer, cut off the poison, escape the crowd, take out the ones who keep you down. Find somewhere pure, an island in the sky.
With state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and
I was scared to fade away in the background, took whatever that you gave, stripped away my face to hide, but I'm not gonna waste my time again, sick of all the lies you'd always spin. I'm the same person I was then, I've always been. Growing up
could take it to the room or I could take it to the beach. But we gotta leave at 9 cause I gotta get my sleep. You could be the early bird, I'ma give you that worm. Get with me, I'll take you around the world. Cause if it's gold, I'll throw it away. You're worth more than every single chain. Walk with a lamp, it just means I'm cool. Next trip I take is just me and you. You know where
But without further ado,
Well, I guess to close it out, we'll do our handshake.
indeed, episode 10
Signing off.
in the books.
Welcome
Hello, everyone.
to the Handshake by the High Five. If y'all don't know, we are the sports podcast of the High Five. We mainly focus on Florida and Florida State football, mostly NFL too, with the Bucks, and NHL and MLB also. This is episode 38.
Episode number 38. 2 more away
Yeah.
from episode 40, and then 10 more away from the 50th episode.
Yes.
50.
We still
50 episodes.
gonna do the plan we have? The secret we're gonna keep from them for the 50th episode?
Yeah. I forgot what it was. But yes. We're still going to do
It's so much
whatever.
of a secret you forgot.
It's so much of a secret. But yes, we do have something very much in plan for the 50th episode.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we are the Handshake by the High Five Production, but I guess just High Five, but the channel is High Five Production. I'm Josh, that's Jacob. If you do want to stay up to date with everything going on as far as the podcast, whenever we're going to post, as far as content, merch, all the stuff that we're selling, we also have a partner that will also start getting touched on whenever we actually get the activation code and all that. But we do have a partnership as well that we're very excited to get on as well. If you do want to stay up to date with everything going on as far as that and anything else going on as far as what me and him post, you can definitely follow us through our social medias up at the top, as you can see. So it's me and his Twitch, me and his Instagram and Twitter. Mine's going to be JTV Tree for my Twitch and my Instagram, and then JTV Tree 16 for Twitter.
And my Instagram and Twitter is XXC10, and my Twitch is JDodd-High5. I think slowly but surely all mine are going to be JDodd-High5. But yeah.
Yeah. Real quick before we get in, I do want to...
There you go.
Oh,
That's more like it.
yes. That's right. That's right.
Yeah. I was looking at it, I'm like, that needs to be turned around. It's game
It's
week.
game week. It's game week, baby. Tomorrow's game day. But
Yeah.
yes, so real quick, just a little bit of housekeeping, I guess you could say issues, not really issues, but we do have something very interesting happening as far as the FSU game. We're going to try to plan to do our own little version of College Game Day coming live. Well, maybe not live. We're going to try to, it'll either be pre-recorded or somehow we'll get it live. We're going to try to shoot at Doak, try to do, you know, stuff about game day, what's going to be going on, starters, how we're feeling, and we're also going to have a special guest on to do the guest picket, just like College Game Day does. So definitely be looking out for that. Hit that notification bell, and we'll be posting about it a whole bunch.
I really think we should need to get James, Logan, and Lee out there too for it.
Yes. Oh yeah, we need to do a whole round table because, I mean, having everyone there to be able to talk about, I don't know, just game day atmosphere,
Yeah.
what it's going through, what their picks are, what their thought is about the game. And we'll probably talk about that upcoming week's games and maybe do a little picket for there as well because most of everybody from week one will already be played.
Yeah.
But we might have to dive into the following week. So definitely tune in.
I'm excited for it. First time us doing something like this. Yeah.
Might have to go around and ask a few questions, do a little interview type of stuff at some tailgates. It's gonna be some fun. It's gonna be a whole lot of content that we get to push out for y'all.
Yeah.
So we're excited.
We're going to have to get out of our comfort zone pretty quick.
Yeah. But I mean, if we have a couple of other of our friends there, I feel like us getting out of our comfort zone will be 1,000 times easier.
That is very true.
1,000 times
Very
easier.
true.
But yeah.
Yeah, but we do got a good bit of things to talk about today. Kind of refreshing on our little pick'em we did
Indeed.
on Monday, and we got to do some updating on some scores from yesterday.
Yes.
So a game that was very surprising, that
Not
should
to
have
me.
been a blowout for any other team playing this type of team, but not so much for this team. But we're gonna get to that in just a second. We are gonna start off with
Our random story of the week.
I was waiting for you to. So, my random story of the week is kind of what happened to me last week and this week. Last week at bowling was my first week, and there was a guy that I know there that bowls with us. He came up to our table and asked us if anybody's looking for a job, and I was like, not really, but I'm open to what it is. And let's just say I put in my resume to work for the state with maintenance. Yeah, so that'd be pretty good for me. Get in with the state with good
State
benefits.
benefits.
Yeah.
Yep.
Some around our age, that's something we definitely need.
Yes,
Go ahead and get
indeed.
into that.
Yeah, get a job that has benefits that has like a retirement plan that can match like a certain percentage that you're putting into your retirement and all that stuff. It's definitely a good investment now
Yeah,
instead of when you're 30.
definitely.
Just a heads up.
Yeah, I'm ready to take on working for the big guy, I guess.
Working for the state.
Yeah. Well, okay, so I guess the medium guy. The small guy would be local.
You're working for me.
Am I? No? Well,
Yeah.
that is true. I am. Yeah, I'm working for the citizen. And I'm working for myself. I'm working for all y'all that
You're
live
my
in Florida.
worker.
Yeah. Your tax money.
I pay your salary, so you better do a good job.
I will do a great job for the people who work in that office building.
Start cutting stuff.
Yeah. But what's your story of the week, Josharoni?
My story of the week would probably have to be. See, the thing is whenever we do like a Monday and a Friday show, even though I have a very interesting job, it's kind of like the same. I had a gentleman yesterday come into the store who is one of our regular homeless gentlemen who likes to come in and fiddle with guitars that he could never, ever in his wildest dreams afford. And yesterday he took it upon himself to take a guitar, and we told him we didn't have an amp cord because it was on one of those electric acoustic guitars.
Mm-hmm.
So he couldn't plug it up, turn it on, and then play for everybody. He ended up sitting on the floor and playing and singing for almost 2 hours straight until we had to tell him to leave. Because, that's loitering.
Oh, my goodness.
And he wasn't going to buy. So he gets one of the guitars that we have for like $300, and he's like, could like $15 work? Like, I understand like helping people and all that stuff, but bruh,
Yeah.
no.
What if he does payments?
He didn't have an ID. I legally can't do a layaway or a loan without proper identification
Dang, that sucks.
because TPD has to have a record of it all.
Oh, yeah. Dang.
Yeah. But yeah, so he came in, played for a couple hours, and then left.
Did you give him a couple bucks for his time?
He should have given me a couple bucks for having to sit there and listen to his.
It wasn't good?
I'm not even. Wasn't good. That's just. I was about to go into one of my heated rants and act like I was at the pawn shop, and we don't need that.
At least he's trying. Was he
Trying to get on my nerves.
Dang. You definitely have a very, I wouldn't say cool job, interesting job.
It definitely sets me up for the future as far as dealing with. I mean, customer service is customer service, but when you work at a customer service job that's my kind of customer service job, you're getting like what McDonald's gets, except like 30 times worse. So you know the people that are always in the McDonald's is sitting around not doing anything, and they come in every single day trying to sell me stuff that they either sold or another homeless person that they stole it off of after they shanked, or who knows what.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Also, real quick, I think people think I'm like TPD, where I'm like a public servant, or like I work at Publix where I have to tell them yes, and the customer, no, not at my job. If you wrong, you wrong, and if I'm right, I'm right. We ain't playing no. The customer is always
yeah.
No.
Well, when I worked at the paintball field, that was a problem that we had. People thought they were always right, and it's like we have a list of
this
rules.
is not Publix.
Yeah,
you can't eat 98% of a cake and then return it and get your full money back. No.
Yeah, we have a list of rules, and if you do not abide by the rules we have set in place, you're gone. No ands, ifs, or buts about it, because there's a legal issue upon that. Because we're responsible with their health and safety while they're there at the field. So if we just let them do whatever they please and is right 90% of the time, they will be hurt in that situation. We just try to save them, and they don't understand that. And in y'all's situation, y'all just trying to help, but they don't understand that.
I mean, I understand that people think like pawn shops are there to like scam people, which some are. Like, for instance, I'm not going to name names, but Cash America on North Monroe Street, they have been terrible, and they're like a chain. So any chain pawn shop that you go to, they will undersell the heck out of it, even though they're a chain, and they can pay for the pretty much lost wages. But at that same time, they cut corners so easily. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I cash checks.
And, dude, cash and checks crazy.
Bro, it's hours.
Yeah.
Hours of cashing. I don't make any commission. I just sit there and I make hourly for calling banks to verify.
I feel bad for people who work at banks.
Nope, I don't.
You don't?
Nope. Some of those people are mean.
There are some mean ones, but there's some nice ones that...
yeah. Like Sarah
the nice
from
ones
Morgan & Morgan. If you're watching Sarah from Morgan & Morgan in Jacksonville, she sound fire over the phone. I ain't gonna cap.
Well, it feels like at banks, every time I go in there, I get a rude person. Then I look over at the nice teller. They have a rude customer. It's kind of like the rude people are getting nice. Like, it's just a trifecta.
And I have a problem with matching people's energy.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Waffle. Hey, it's the big Waffle fan. He's back. That's what's up.
Waffles. I forgot who Waffles is.
Guy.
Guy?
Yeah, Christopher Guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, Waffles. Waffles.
Yeah, but we had a couple of games yesterday.
We did.
I wouldn't say official kickoff football because that was when FSU played, but the official kickoff of our long weekend of football games. Yeah.
Week 1 of college football.
Yes. So last night we had Colorado played. We had Arkansas played.
NC
State, yeah.
UCF. We had North Carolina and Minnesota had a. Did you see that? Minnesota and North Carolina had a thriller.
Here we go. Yeah.
at the end. So really quick, I guess, because that was in one of the earlier games. I think it was in one of the earlier
Yeah,
games.
North Carolina was up, and Minnesota went to go kick the winning field goal.
And they missed it. Literally, it went over the goalpost, and they missed it, and Minnesota proceeded to shoot fireworks off as if they made the field goal, which they didn't.
Yeah.
So it's quiet except for the few North Carolina fans that went all the way up to Minnesota. And there was like fireworks shooting off.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Let's take a look at the games that happened yesterday.
The NC
There we
State
go.
Western Carolina game, NC State did end up, I believe, winning by 15 or 17, but until about 12 minutes left in the fourth quarter, Western Carolina had the lead
Yeah.
for a majority of the game.
So I got the scores pulled up right here. Missouri had a blowout win, 51-0. Utah with a blowout win, 49-0. But you were talking about NC State. I found them right here. 38-21. Let's look at the box score on this one. Yeah, NC State had to score 21 points in the fourth quarter to come back and win that. They were losing in the third quarter.
Was it 21-17?
Yeah. That's insane. Poor Western Carolina. They could have had it.
Yeah.
But that also reminds me of a team that had to come back and win a game and had to rely on one person on both sides of the ball. Let's come back over here to the camera.
Literally had to rely on two people, and one of them plays two positions.
Yeah, Colorado barely scrapes by North Dakota State. What was that score exactly? 31-26, and it came down to, I think it was like the second to last drive, Colorado driving down the field, scoring, and then North Dakota State, I think it was like a 3-and-out or something like that they had.
They were on the Colorado. They were driving.
Yeah, I know they were driving down the
Colorado
field,
30, and then they had to do a Hail Mary.
Yeah, but Colorado had the ball when it ended. I was watching the ending of the game. They knelt it. They were.
What?
Yeah.
There's.
I was watching the box score the whole entire time, and Colorado had the
You
ball.
were watching the box score or the game?
The game and box score. I was watching all that stuff.
So it was a 3-and-out that they ended.
It wasn't a 3-and-out, but I think they went
a
on
pick?
fourth down, and they didn't get it, and then Colorado got the ball and knelt it.
I don't get how they could have ran 4 plays in
No,
18
I didn't say.
seconds.
I didn't mean 4 plays. I mean they had. They went on fourth down and they didn't get it, and then Colorado got the ball.
But they got a first down with 28 seconds left. So they ran 4 plays in 28 seconds?
Think so, yeah.
Dang. Crazy.
Yeah, because Colorado finished with the ball. I was watching all that.
Crazy. Man, Colorado should have lost.
Yeah. But Travis Hunter had a game with all those catches. It looked good on the defense side of the ball, too.
3rd and 17, clock expired. Hail Mary to the end of the end zone.
Huh.
Because I was watching it on stream and I was like, oh my gosh, they got it. It's going to be 3rd down and they're going to throw it. And then he just craps the bed.
Mm. Yeah, because I was watching all the way up to when Colorado scored. I turned it off and I was watching the box score while I was playing Rocket League. And I was sitting there watching and I see Colorado has the ball and then game over.
I did too, and then it flipped back to where it had North Dakota State on the North Dakota State 6, and they had to drive 94 yards down, and they got to like the Colorado 30.
Okay.
And then they threw an awful awful pass.
That makes sense.
Looking like DJ Uyunglele out there.
Yeah. Another big blowout game was Arkansas. That happened this past week.
They were the
day.
first team in 20 years to be perfect on every single drive.
Yes. They looked like they were playing on freshman mode
Yep.
on college football. I was watching the highlights on that. That was almost a 10-minute
That's going to be
video.
a good team with that
Yeah.
quarterback.
It's against Arkansas Pine Bluff, but they did look really,
Is
really
Arkansas at Arkansas this year for y'all, or is it at this? No, it is at Arkansas because last year was the Swamp.
good. No, we don't play Arkansas this year. We play Arkansas like every 4 years.
Y'all escaped them.
Yeah. Well, not escape them. We only play them every 4 years.
Imagine if
It's
that
like
would
when
have
we
been
play
added
Auburn,
to
it's
that.
like-
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
Auburn. Good old Auburn.
And Ole Miss, too. Because last time we played Ole Miss,
You threw a shoe.
no, that was LSU.
Well, no, that season.
Yeah, we did. I think so.
Pretty sure.
UCF had a big blowout win, 57-3. We predicted that perfectly.
Yep.
We mostly all the games we predicted perfectly, and I think you actually predicted the Colorado North Dakota State game,
I did. I
Winning
said
by
that
a field goal.
Colorado, or the
or by
yeah.
you said a field goal, but it's close to a field goal. It's by
I
4,
said that
right?
they were going to cover, but Colorado was going to win.
Yeah.
It was, I mean, it was a close game. What?
the game that you were talking about on Monday. Coastal Carolina and
They
Jacksonville State.
whooped Jacksonville State's butt.
I-
I did like a little single leg with like $3 on it on Jacksonville State money. They got hosed.
But Jacksonville State did have a little comeback in the fourth quarter, scoring 17 points. But Coastal Carolina was ready for it, scoring 14 points in the fourth quarter. Which,
When you made the difference, they
Yeah.
could have literally sat out the entire fourth quarter and they still would have lost or still would have won.
I do have to say, Jacksonville State's
How are you going to do
field
that?
looked very,
How are
very
you going to
good.
do that? How are you going to get the field and all that and then just
Destroy it on the look nasty.
take it away?
Yeah.
I don't deserve it. That's why I left and went to Texas, and now I'm at Florida State. Jacksonville State's not it.
So you officially done with Texas on your dynasty?
I am. I'm not at Florida State.
Dang.
Back-to-back natties, baby.
Already? Wow. I haven't watched your stream in a good bit since the Texas, when you were going into the playoffs. That was the last one I watched. So it's been a week.
I won DJ Uyunglele, Heisman, and Cromanoke.
Dang. There you go. I think that was basically all the big. Oh, North Carolina, Minnesota. We talked about that.
Who won the Jackson State ULM?
ULM 30-14.
Yo!
Yeah. Illinois with their big blowout win 45-0. Yeah.
Big old Illinois.
Yeah, but there was some unis that were brought forth to us yesterday that we can get into.
Dalton, you could maybe be the guest picker. You're going to be on the show.
Yeah, he is going to be a guest picker. Oh, was I supposed to say that?
Yeah, surprise! The guest picker on Monday is Dalton. The cat's out of the bag.
I'm bad with surprises.
Cat's out of the bag. No more guest picker anymore. Dalton at Dalton Milton.
Well, everybody always announces who the guest picker is. Like Johnny Manziel is going to be the guest picker for College Game Day this week.
Oh, that's right. We just need to get headgear. Look at him. Let's go. Carlos was like, I swear if y'all make Dalton the guest picker, I'm going to blow it up. Announce me on the channels. Let's go. Yes. At Dalton Milton. That's how you can find him on all the ats. I'm going to blow something up.
That's funny.
But yeah, so surprise. Dalton is the guest picker on Monday. We will have some cool little thing as far as headgear. We'll have something fun, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun weekend.
Yeah, we're talking about the games that happen on Saturday and Sunday on that. It's going to be a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
There might be some people ragging on me for a loss, or I could be happy from a win.
Facts.
Yeah, but because we are going to be at Doak Campbell, I will be wearing faux colors.
Faux colors.
I'll be wearing FSU's colors. But speaking of what people are going to be wearing to the games, what people wore to the game last night, some new uniforms from Colorado,
ugly.
UCF. Yes, and some news that happened on uniforms last night. Let's talk about our game day threads. Our first ones were
Of
the
course,
ones
you had to get it with the.
Well, yeah, everybody's talking about the catch. Colorado's new uniforms that they displayed last night. Of course, we got Travis Hunter with his catch. And I'm not a fan of these uniforms. Obviously, they're the same as what they had before. The only thing different is what they have on the side, which is somewhat of like a buffalo on the side of their uniform.
What's on the
black.
side of their pants? Because they have the same style on the side of the pants, too.
Yeah, it's some weird style that they have. I think it looks like the wing from UCF. That's why I think they look very, very similar to UCF's new uniforms. Let me show y'all right here. They look one and the same, in my opinion. Like, they got the same little sleeve on both uniforms. The only thing different is the color of the number.
I like UCF's more.
I do like UCF's more, but
And the helmet with the cursive, like we were talking about earlier, is 1,000 times more clean than that stupid buffalo.
yeah.
I mean, heck, next year, instead of the buffalo on all this stuff, they're going to have a camel.
Yeah. Or be like this guy in the background, just put Prime across the chest instead of Colorado, because that's where they're going. It's just Prime University.
That's a rapper.
Yeah.
Number the guy wearing the 21. What is his name? Dalton. If you're I think but I'm almost certain that that's a rapper.
There's a bunch of rappers at that game.
Either that or he's on the Breakfast Club. He's on one of them.
Yeah. But I like UCF. UCF won in this blackout matchup.
For sure.
Yeah. They're definitely the better unis of the night. But the unis I do want to talk about that is actually a big story that some people are talking is Arkansas versus Arkansas, whatever they were, like LB something. Let me get their name correctly. I don't want to butcher it.
And Arkansas is going to be...
Arkansas Pine Bluff.
They're-
Yeah, they're going to be pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But Arkansas Pine Bluff got a penalty every single quarter for wearing a colored uniform while Arkansas is wearing a colored uniform.
So dumb. Such a stupid rule.
Yeah. So they got a penalty for wearing a different color than Arkansas. Arkansas is wearing white pants. They're wearing all black.
Which you would get a penalty for wearing the same color as your opponent as well. So they can't wear white because they're wearing white. The only way that you can get it is if you wear all black.
Yeah.
There's no color. The only color that is the same on that thing is probably like the outlining of the lettering.
Yeah.
What else is white on there?
Nothing.
I don't see it.
Absolutely nothing. Which is insane to me because if you think back to Florida rivalries against Georgia, we wear blue a lot playing against Georgia while they're wearing red. And you look at bowl games that happen. A lot of people are wearing color versus color. Oregon versus Oregon State. They always do a color versus color game. Yep. I can go on, list multiple teams that have done color versus color. I think it's really stupid that they gave this team a penalty. But one team that did deserve it back in the day was FAMU. They wore it on two separate occasions, one time against Arkansas and another time against Miami. And each time they got a flag, which made sense because their numbers were white and their jerseys were white. It was hard for people to make out which player was who. Refs couldn't make good calls, so they got a flag on each or a timeout taken away on each quarter and flagged for this, which makes sense. But Arkansas Bluff did not deserve their penalty.
Yeah, yellow on black. That's like the most contrast of two colors. Like you're going to be able to see that like clear as day.
Yeah. It's very clear. Like let's go back to those. It's grayish yellow.
Yeah.
I can clearly see their numbers. It's not a problem with colorblind people because Arkansas is wearing a dark color and they're wearing all black.
And the officiating crew shouldn't be colorblind in the first place.
Yeah.
If they're blind at all, whether it be colorblind or regular blindness, you should not be an officiant of any sport.
I don't know. They have a lot of them in MLB. Well, we did just get rid of, what was his name?
Angel?
Yeah, Angel Hernandez.
That bum. Like Joe West.
Yeah.
Jeez.
There's a lot of blind people in baseball.
Oh, my God. Just terrible. Just terrible. And they're all like protected by the guild of the umpire. It's like, who cares?
Yeah.
He's terrible. And then you have other guys who are good, like that other. There's some MLB ump right now who is 99% effective on his ball rate and 100%. It's either 99%. Oh, there's the one of many drops. It's either 99% strikeout rate called correctly and 100% ball rate correct. It's something unrealistic. And I'm like, throw him. He needs to call every single World Series game like they always switch out the umps to keep him for. I don't care. I don't know. We need people that can call it the way it is, and literally GeoTracker can track him and give him a grade, and he has the best grade of a umpire in, I don't even know, probably ever. And they're 3/4 of the way through the season.
If not, let's just let the tracker, the AI system, count the balls and strikes for us if we're not going to have an umpire that can see.
I swear if we get to that day, I'm never watching baseball again.
Oh, it's going to be horrible to watch.
Never going to watch baseball.
It's going to be horrible. And football might end up like that too one day. Easier to find out if he was out or not.
Holding calls.
Oh, yeah. On every play there'll be a holding call.
The football would not get done.
Yeah.
Oh, baseball's okay.
That's a scary
guess.
future.
Oh my gosh,
I don't want that to happen.
We're gonna have like a real steel future.
Yeah,
we'll have like a Patrick Mahomes, except he's 8 feet tall and he was made by Ford.
Yeah. You want to talk about our Friday games, our pick'ems on that?
Indeed.
Nothing really much on Friday, but we do have Duke playing. Michigan's playing Florida Atlantic. That's going to be a blowout. Oklahoma's playing Temple.
Ooh,
blowout.
That's a pretty decent game at 10:30.
Yeah. TCU and Stanford. That's the game that's going to be everybody watching tonight.
What's up, Kenny?
Let me look at the updated money line on those two. So they got TCU 7.5 right now. The over/under is a 59.5. I'm still taking TCU. I said that on Monday, and I'm still going to take them.
I'm taking TCU, but as far as betting, I would do TCU, like Kenny's saying, TCU take the over on points at 58.5 because TCU is going to score, and so is Stanford. I also would take Stanford to cover first quarter because I think it was like 2.5 or 3. If it's at 3, I'd take it because I feel like they could cover that. But TCU is definitely going to, how would you say it, get their cake and eat it too?
Yes, definitely.
But yeah, some decent. The crazy thing about the Temple thing where I saw, because we started like 45 minutes after the game. So Temple's quarterback hasn't played since 2022. The last time he played was in community college.
Holy
They
cow.
had 3,000 people attend that game. Oklahoma currently has a sold-out crowd right now.
Yeah, they're already up 27-0 in the second. That's
tough. That's tough sledding. I'll tell
Let's
you
check
what.
up on Army right now. They're playing Lehigh. There's no update on the score. That's great.
Yes, Stanford secondary is non-existent. They're kind of like Colorado secondary.
Yeah. Let's check up on Michigan State's game. No update on that. All right, we'll know here in just a second. Josh is pulling that up.
All right, so as far as scores right now, we have Army up on Lehigh, 28-7. Oklahoma up 27-0 to Temple. Michigan State up 16-0. 9 minutes left in the second. Duke.
Uh-oh. What's happening with Duke?
So that's what Kenny was saying. Duke scraping.
Oh, snap. Duke's only winning 3-0.
Man, Elon, brother. Oh my gosh. And they probably, what was the cover? They didn't even have it on there as a betting over underline. Yeah. Dang, bro. That's insane. Like, they're driving down the field now, but the fact, this is why college football is crazy.
Dang, that's insane.
College football is crazy, crazy stuff.
So, you told me before we started the podcast that you might change your pick about the Georgia-Clemson game. Because you had Georgia.
Yeah, because Clemson's quarterback is terrible. I still think he's really, really bad. But the fact of Clemson's team that they didn't have last year is they have receivers that are actually good, tall, quick, can get to the ball even if he over-under throws it, doesn't throw the right route, whatever it may be. That will help them. And Georgia is having to fill a lot of spots as far as the offense goes. Defense, I'm pretty sure they brought everyone. That defense is going to be elite. Mm-hmm. But the offense, I feel like it's going to take a little bit of time to.
You think it's going to be a low-scoring game like it was last time they met up?
What was it last year?
I think it was 10-3 last time they met
up. Are you serious?
Yeah. It was
Georgia had a better team last year.
No, it wasn't last year.
Oh.
It was a couple years ago.
Yes, I do feel like there's going to be a lot more offense than 10-3. Duke completion percentage? Come on, ESPN app.
10-3. Yeah, Georgia beat them 10-3 back in 21. That was a very low-scoring game. A snooze fest, if you might say.
Ooh. The dude's 9 for 16.
Who is?
The Duke quarterback against Elon. Only 87. Oh, my God.
Brother.
The rushing. They've had 12 attempts for 18 yards. They are averaging 1.5 yards a rush against Elon.
Jeez.
Their longest rush is 4 yards. Their longest pass is 24 yards. Elon is 3 for 5 passing, 16 yards. Their rushing is 14 carries on 13 yards. It's just, oh my gosh, Duke. What happened?
Dude,
they threw a pick?
What happened?
Bro, Duke just went for it on their own 28 and didn't get it. Turnover on downs.
No
way. Elon is actually locking them. Kenny, what's the betting line right now? I might have to make it live. I know this isn't really podcast. This is podcast worthy. This is live things happening at you very soon and very quick.
This is insane. You think West Virginia will upset Penn State tomorrow?
What?
You think West Virginia might upset Penn State? It's at West Virginia.
Yeah, I could see it. If West Virginia has they might have a really good team this year, and Penn State never plays good in big games. They always lose them. I mean, that's why they haven't played in a Big Ten championship since what's his name's been there. Mm-hmm. It's just a bunch of suck.
Yeah.
Kenny, should I put $15 on them to cover? Plus 105. Man, at 16, I'm going to go ahead and take it. Booyah. $15 on Elon to cover plus 16.5. Let's go, baby.
I want to see more big games on week 1.
Oh, bet the under? Yeah, brother. Elon's got it. I believe that we will win. 1st and 10, baby. I'm telling you, they might upset. The fact that Duke, how can you as a college sports team against that team have not even 100 yards of total offense and a half of foot? How? At home. Who's this Malik Murphy? He looks like he could play football.
That's their quarterback?
He's 6'5".
Holy cow. Poor Duke.
You want to climb?
You want to climb?
Is he? They got that dog in him.
Let's look at his stats from last year. He was a 13 for 26, a 50%. I guess he only played one game last year. 236 yards, 8.9 average, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception.
And he's not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no what's his name that went to Notre Dame.
Oh, so he played against y'all?
One completion.
Yeah.
For 6 attempts.
Played against NC State, won Northwestern, and LAF. Who's this people? Lafayette Leopards.
Elon Musk is an elite athlete. Bro, if Elon actually beats Duke,
that would be insane.
I think that's bigger than Michigan losing to App State.
Yeah.
Without who's Elon?
And they're in the second quarter.
Wait,
this
Elon
ain't
still has
first
the ball?
Quarter stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Like they're about to go in at halftime.
Oh, let me look at the play-by-play. It's 2nd and 12 right now. 2nd and 17.
1st and 10. Elon 42.
I guess mine's behind.
Bro, no, they're gonna beat Duke. They're gonna beat Duke.
This is insane.
Everybody, for a split second, is gonna forget about Georgia Tech.
Oh yeah.
Which I was kind of hoping was going to be the case last night once Colorado lost. I was like, please take all the focus away from us.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We got to have Kenny on here for a guest pick.
Oh, indeed.
Yeah.
Man knows his ball.
Everybody that is watching, if you want to be a guest picker on one of these games, let us know.
Yeah. I saw that Carlos said he wants to be guest picker for the Memphis game.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to have Kenyon as far as our Bayer. He's going to be our Bayer as far as college game day goes.
Yeah. I'm just fixing things while we're talking.
10-3.
Yeah,
bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. Clemson might do something. I still feel like they're dog cheeks compared to Georgia, but
yeah.
I mean, we're right now seeing Elon drive down the field against Duke.
Football's just a weird game like that.
I mean, Georgia Tech can go toe-to-toe and beat Florida State. Not once. Not twice. We probably have more losses to Georgia Tech in the past 20 years than we do Florida. No.
Maybe. How do we? I want to see some history about these two teams.
What history? Who?
Of y'all and Georgia Tech.
Like our all-time history?
Yeah. ESPN don't give me that coverage.
FSU versus GT all-time. All right, here we go. It's on Seminoles.com, of course. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, so, wow. 15 wins, 12 losses, 1 tie. Home record 6-2. Away record is 9-9.
Dang.
13-1.
They only have a 1-loss streak right now.
The first time we played them, we lost.
That was in 1952.
The last 10 matchups since 2002, it's a 5-5.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we have a better record against y'all.
Yeah, y'all do.
And y'all have a better record against us than Kentucky. No, I'm playing. Kentucky never beat y'all.
Yeah.
And then
they went from a long stretch in the early 2000s.
And then the shoe had to be thrown, and then the curse was.
No, it was before that. It was.
Was it before the first?
Yeah,
shoe?
yeah. It was 2019. It was our first time losing to Kentucky. I think it was. Dang, comments are going off today. I keep going back and forth looking at the comments. And
it's Logan, Dalton, Kenny, and Carlos, and like JD will hop in every now and again.
It's more of a group chat right
it
now.
I'm vibing with it.
Yeah, I like it.
Get Chris Hansen on this, man. No, no, brother. Right, Dalton, you suck.
Awkward pause.
Elon is cooked. No, wait, why? What happened?
Uh-oh.
Is Duke coming back? No, don't tell me they go up 10. I swear if they go up to... Oh, no. Bro, they are driving down the field, and they hit 2-minute timeout. Elon is on the Duke 31, 2nd and 11.
Holy cow,
gosh, they were driving. So I have now seen Duke's winning percentage while we have been on talking about it go from a 98 to now an 84%.
Yeah, this is insane. If they score right here, how far do you think that's going to drop?
Oh, it might drop down to, I think it'll go 78. I mean, Duke still has the second half. I mean, every single minute that Elon has the lead, that percentage is going to... I have it on the big TV.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we have...
we should put it on the screen.
Oh... For the future, I'll remember to put a Roku in here because we have it on the Roku. Yeah. Watch some football while we stream, do live reactions to games.
That'd be awesome.
Cool. That'd be pretty neat. Hey. Run for your life. Yeah, man. So, yeah, Thursday was... great slate of games. Friday, we do have some juicy ones. So we're talking about the Duke game. And then, of course, the Stanford TCU at 10:30. And then, of course, Saturday, ginormous slate. Ginormous slate.
So we did talk about Georgia, Clemson, Penn State, and West Virginia. I think the next biggest game on the schedule going down to 3:30 has to be by far Ohio State versus Akron. That's the only game that's 3:30. Definitely not Florida, Miami,
Colorado State, Texas.
We're gonna keep everybody away from watching what Florida's gonna look like this year.
Yeah, when y'all are playing on ABC.
Yes.
Poor people can still watch you play.
Yes. Everybody with the bunny ears, you can still watch.
Like FSU.
Yeah. As of right now, Miami has a 2.5 line against Florida, and the over-under is a 54.5. I have Florida winning it, of course, because
Kenny, who you got, dog? No, who you got? Do you think it's going to go over? Do you think the over's going to hit? I think it will. I'm not sure because, I think Cam's going to, I got the over. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cam.
What do you mean, Homer Dalton? Miami don't look good. Not even their own wide receiver believes they look good. Florida looks pretty good. All the stuff I've been reading about both Florida and Miami on their spring practices.
Hey,
and
Dalton.
Florida
Hey,
seems a
Dalton.
lot better.
Get Poppy on here.
What's Poppy gonna say? No, Mertz is not so good. Mertz is getting a lot better than what he was. Hey, Carlos. Woo. Go Gators.
Carlos is a diehard Florida State fan. I cannot believe he put that in chat. His fingers are going to fall off.
Yeah, we can grab this helmet.
Put it far away.
Oh, there's my
for
hat.
no one to see. What?
I'm looking for that.
Oh yeah, you also have like a shirt here too.
Oh. Dang.
Yeah, all sorts of things. All sorts of things.
Yo, the Bucks do not suck, Dalton.
Hey, Dalton, you're just. First of all, Dalton,
Hold on,
I don't know why you
let's
talk. I don't know why you talk so much smack as far as NFL goes, and you're not even a Jags fan.
No.
You just go to the games because there's no Florida State football there, and if there was no Jags stuff, Duval wouldn't be Duval. You'd have the jumbo shrimp, and that would be it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Iceman. Can't forget about the
Yeah,
Jags of
Logan,
Iceman.
FSU sucks. You're right about that.
Yeah.
DJ Uyunglele is.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Dalton, I want to give you a little shout out because you got on a podcast this past week.
Yes, we
for,
did see that.
The Daytona race is during the Xfinity coverage. He
Yeah.
got on to like a little clip of telling a guy to get back to work.
We might. I need to get it from him so we can.
He sent it to me on
play it.
Snapchat. I gotta
It's
say,
hilarious. Like they have a call-in show, and it's like he calls him out, and of course Dalton being Dalton, he let's just say prepped for that moment and executed it perfectly.
Yeah, I do want to touch on some NASCAR stuff here real quick. That Daytona race, and I think Dalton might agree with me on this. Those new aerodynamic packages.
Your driver was being a terrorist.
He don't even know who my favorite driver is.
He does know who your favorite driver is because y'all have talked about it. Like y'all talk crap every single time you're here about who's the better driver.
All right. Well, his driver wrecked out, so I don't want to hear it. My driver wrecked out too, but everybody wrecked out that race because of these aerodynamic packages that they have on these cars. They suck. They absolutely suck. Everybody's flipping. Just going down the back stretch, if somebody barely touches you on the back end, you're flipping straight over on your roof.
Yeah.
I am getting sick and tired of that. It's been 2 weeks in a row we've had somebody go on the roof and slide across the back stretch of the track. Sick and tired of it. This package is probably one of the worst packages we've had since the spoiler package. That was absolutely horrible.
The spoiler package.
Yeah. Wait, so he thinks Hamlin's the GOAT? My goodness.
Yeah, he's a huge Hamlin fan.
But he thinks he's the GOAT? There's
Yeah. You know who the actual GOAT is?
Okay, so
Kyle Busch, baby. Woo!
how can Denny be the GOAT when he's never won a championship?
Has your driver won a championship?
Yes.
How many?
One. Tony's won 3, but Chase has won 1. And Ross Chastain has not won 1. Austin Dillon was not in the right to do what he did. Spinning out Joey Logano, I 100% on board for that. But him coming back up across the track to spin out Denny, that was uncalled for. That 100% say that. Well, yeah, of course Denny has more 500s
So
than the
Kyle
Earnhardts.
Busch-
Congratulations, you know how stats work.
Kyle Busch has 3 championships, but he's the 9th most winningest driver of all time.
Yeah. But no championship.
3. 2009, 15, and 19.
Denny?
No, Bush.
Oh, Bush. Oh, I thought you were talking about Denny.
Oh no, Denny. Who cares about Denny? Nobody cares about who names their kid after a breakfast place. That's how you know that they were in that middle of nowhere, that white part of the United States.
F1 is real racing. You know
Who
what
said
F1
that?
stands for? Following one, because that is it. After the first corner, that is all they do is follow the leader.
Man, nah, Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen. Boom, 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 boom. Jeez.
Stream our fantasy draft on Sunday. I'm actually kind of
We
that.
might actually have to do that. That would actually be dope.
We could do that on our channels instead of this one.
We could.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we
That'd be
might
dope.
actually have to do. Yeah, that would be dope. Yeah, we might have to do the live draft.
Yeah. That's going to be fun. But let's get back to the games that are happening this week.
Yeah, wait. Yeah.
I had my little rant about NASCAR, and then we had a rant about F1. But Florida, Miami. Right now, as I said earlier, Miami has a 2.5 point favorite, and then money line is 54.5. I think Florida's going to win it, hopefully by 10 to 17 points. And I say that by Florida finishes it off with a pick. So, yeah. I have a good feeling about the game. It's going to be a sold-out swamp. Everybody wearing blue. Florida.
No! Duke scored.
Oh, God.
Dang it. 9-0.
Just mute
About to be
Carlos.
10-0.
You know what? Just because of that, I'm going to mute Dalton.
No, don't. Logan's like, yes. Duke to the playoffs.
Dude.
Congratulations, Duke. You are now a top 5 team. Oh, brother, that's terrible. Terrible. I had them before y'all were talking about it. No, you had Duke. Of course you took Duke. Did you take him to cover the 16.5? I don't know, man.
Here's a weird game that I'm seeing right now. Boise State is going to Georgia Southern to play.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's the definition. No, because no. I've seen big teams go to like an Eastern Carolina, not Eastern Carolina, like an Eastern Michigan,
Yeah.
Western.
Well, I've seen like Arkansas
it
and Missouri do
before.
that, but it's been like a bigger school than Georgia Southern. That's kind of weird.
Yeah. Dalton Logan did not copy Furness. He did the exact opposite of what Furness did. And that's why he's getting all the locks, because Furness doesn't know what he's talking about. Kind of like you, Dalton, with your Denny Hamlin talk.
What a bit. So at 7:30 tomorrow night, not tomorrow night. Yeah, tomorrow night. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place right now. Notre Dame and Texas A&M are squaring off.
Ooh.
It's the battle of the
Notre
horribles.
Dame. Notre Dame by 3. Even though they have an offensive lineman now. I understand
They got Texas
it's-
A&M by 3.
Yeah, I know. Because it's the 12th man.
Yeah.
Texas A&M is terrible. Like, they are going to be every single year.
Well, Notre Dame's always good at the beginning of the year, too. So I'm going to pick Notre Dame by at least 7.
No. South Alabama's -6 against... What? Oh, tomorrow. Alabama -6. Ooh. The fade god. The locks. The locks are insane.
Yeah. Another game that's going to be happening later tonight, or not tomorrow night. Basically nothing. Well, there's Arizona State versus Wyoming. Yeah.
The real good games are Sunday and Monday, though.
Yes. The big ones on Sunday and Monday, USC and LSU. Another battle of the chokes.
Yep.
I am taking LSU.
The battle
on
of
this
9
one.
and 3 mediocrity.
Yeah. I'm taking LSU. What are you taking?
LSU. That's why I
Yeah.
took in for my 7 leg and my 5 leg was
True.
LSU.
Yeah.
Even though LSU I don't think is great, I think they're a lot better than Lincoln Riley's USC. So
They are playing in Las Vegas, which ain't too far of a travel for USC fans. So might be a lot of them showing up, but a lot of them are going to get disappointed.
yeah, I mean it's not going to, of course, be the same LSU with Jaden Daniels not there,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. I mean the same thing with USC. They don't have
Caleb Williams.
So
Yeah.
it's going to be a very interesting game as far as the two teams that had two very prolific quarterbacks go in the draft, and now they have to re-up like Florida State had to, except hopefully with better results.
Yeah. But Monday, I guess everybody can guess what's happening. Monday is Boston College versus Florida State. I'm taking Florida State again this week. I'm going to give them a 10-point win over Boston College. I know it says 17 points that FSU has, but I think
So you're
it's gonna be
taking
10.
Boston College to cover.
FSU is going to win it, but Boston College is going to cover that.
So what do you think the final score is going to be?
I'm never good at the final scores. Like I'm pretty good at like the coverage of it, but probably 37-27.
37-27?
Yeah.
35-28.
Okay. That's pretty
Because I don't think our defense is going to be able to. We couldn't stop them last year, and we had Verse, Fisk, PP, like
Yeah.
really good defense, and we couldn't stop him last year. And he put up 400 yards of total offense against us just by himself, pretty much.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
So their leading rusher is their quarterback.
Yep.
He has 1,000 yards rushing and 2,000 yards passing from this past year. The receiving core, their best guy, has 646 passing yards. That's good.
Which is crazy to think that a top receiver doesn't even break 700. Like, top receivers at, like, major big schools when their quarterback's, like, pass heavy, over 1,000, like, easy.
Yeah. Are they going to be
Jack
running with...
Brandon?
Yeah, this is their other quarterback. He's a junior.
No.
He's active. Is he going to be the starter?
No. Why would you start him over him?
Okay, so he's active too.
Yeah,
Okay.
Thomas Castellanos is going to be their guy.
Okay, so that's
their guy
why his
last
name is
year.
so familiar because
Yeah.
he came from UCF a couple years
Yeah,
ago.
and then he
Yeah.
put up 400 total yards of offense against
Mhm.
FSU
Yeah.
and made us look silly. The only team that pretty much made us look silly last year, to be honest,
Yeah.
besides Georgia.
But that wasn't-
Some would say Castellanos. Yes. Yes, we're talking about Boston College's quarterback that is probably just going to do whatever he wants. Dang, their quarterback threw for a KJ Jefferson threw for only 170 yards. Oh, well, I guess they blew him out. So
Yeah, I
that's
think they
what
had other
happened.
people playing.
Okay. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yes.
dang,
They had a bunch of
KJ?
backups playing. I wanted to
That's
look
insane.
at that. Yeah, because that was a real big news of him leaving Arkansas this past year to go to UCF.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
And they both played last night, so
Yeah.
I was kind of curious about it.
Yeah, Arkansas won by a mile and a half with that. I feel like he's 1,000 times better than KJ is,
Oh, yeah.
especially in college football 25, I think the very first team I had to pick was Arkansas, and I used their quarterback, and I was like, I can already tell that this team's going to be like a 10-2, 9-3 sleeper for the SEC.
You think they're going to be the dark horse for the SEC?
No, that's going to be Ole Miss.
It's definitely Ole Miss, yeah.
The other would probably be Arkansas.
Okay.
People are saying Ole Miss, but same people were talking about NC State.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The top 4 in the SEC, in my opinion, this year is going to be Georgia, LSU, Texas, and Ole Miss. I don't think Alabama is going to be the top 4 in the SEC. I think there'll be 5 looking in.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think without Saban, they have a lot of stuff to do this year.
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of rebuilding that's going to need to be going on.
Yeah, Mizzou is definitely going to be good this year too. Definitely don't want to count them out. They might be in there before LSU. Be the better 4 in the SEC. This is going to be a fun year to watch. I'm excited.
It's going to be a very fun year to watch, for sure.
Yeah. I kind of want to sign off and start watching that Duke game, but I know they're at halftime now, so we got time. I do want to show y'all some of our stickers that we have that are going to be out with us on Monday. I'm going to have some Florida State and Florida High Five decals if anybody wants to pick up from us while we're walking around the stadium. I know I gave Dalton one when I saw him in Jacksonville, but if there's anybody else, go ahead and put in the comments right now what color y'all would like, and I'll bring that with me on Monday. I'm sorry.
Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you put yours on your car yet?
Brother, it got ruined. You gave it to me, and I got kicked out of this. Yeah, no.
Oh, so that's 2 now that I've given you. It's got ruined. Dang.
I think it's God telling me I don't need one.
Or you're just not good at taking care of something.
Or you shouldn't have given it to me at the beginning.
I gave it to you at
as
your car.
we were walking.
Oh, no.
You
Yeah,
gave it
we
to
walked
me as
past
we
your
were
car,
walking to the stadium.
Yeah, I think Dalton's probably got ruined too then.
Especially with that lady frisking him.
That is true.
That was hilarious.
At Tampa, you didn't have to worry about that, Dalton. That's another reason why Tampa Bay is better. That stadium was a 10 out of 10. I got my cup. This is the only thing I drink water out of now. Love my Bucks.
You consumer.
Free advertisement for them. Yeah.
It's free real estate.
Yeah, they can stay down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, that does remind me of something I do need to show y'all. I think this is it.
These are the home jerseys for the University of Miami. I feel like, in my personal opinion, these fit the university, the culture, the football fan base, everything perfectly. It's beautiful.
Oh, absolutely beautiful. I'm loving the green. It's popping out there.
It is. I'm loving the darker green hat, the helmet going all the way around the head. You know, you got to keep the University of Miami. You got to keep the noggin safe. Just Miami. See, that's it. Just Miami, Miami-Dade. It's beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful.
But I think their alternate unis are absolutely better.
They're alternates?
Alternates.
Oh, yes.
So they have orange jerseys that are absolutely beautiful.
Beautiful.
And I love them too. The man wearing the shiesty with it, love it. Dade County, out of the park.
Out of the park.
Love
Like,
it.
10 out of 10.
Yes.
In my personal opinion, they are 1,000 times better than the Tampa Bay Rays City Connect jerseys.
Honestly.
I mean, these guys are literally taking out the New York Mets' City Connect.
As you can see, this football player, he's taking a photo with some fans with a signed truck.
Yes.
Custom Miami truck. It's great. I love those 2 Miami uniforms.
They're beautiful.
Probably.
They're probably the best uniforms to come out of Miami to date.
Remember, kids, we all hate Miami. Win or lose,
We all hate Miami and
we all
Florida.
hate Miami.
If you're a Florida State fan. No, I'm playing. I hope that both of you lose.
How is that going to happen? We're going to finish in a tie?
Could you imagine? No, it's going to be the LSU Texas A&M game of like 2018 where they took it to like 12th overtime and the final
Well, they
score
can't
was
do that
like.
anymore. I think it's like the max. Let me
So
look
what?
at the
So
max
there can be a
overtimes.
tie then.
Yeah.
Oh, could you imagine 0-0 going into overtime? Cam Ward has like 3 interceptions and 2 lost fumbles.
I think we talked
Graham
about this
Mertz
on
has
the
like
podcast.
5 picks. You have like no rushing yards.
Yeah, so there's going to maximum number of traditional overtime periods in college football is 2. If the game is still tied after 2 overtime periods, the team will alternate 2-point conversions attempt to the 3-yard line until one team scores. So it's basically 2 traditional overtimes, and then after that, it's like a sudden death thing. So there is no ties in us now. That sucks. I don't want a tie. I want to win. I want to win before that clock hits 0.
So technically, whoever has the ball first wins if you get past the 2 overtimes, because you would get the ball at the 3-yard line and it's whoever scores first. It would be alternating.
Yeah.
Jeez. Or would they re-flip the coin? I guess we'll see when we get there, because it will happen probably this year.
Yeah.
There are a whole bunch of games that go past 2 overtimes, like all the time.
Kitty asks, is that the team bus?
Yes, it is. That's what they're taking to Gainesville.
Yeah, they're
They're
riding in that.
trash.
Oh, that's the tally bus. That's how we got to Lincoln. That's how you got to Lincoln?
Yeah, bruh.
Dang.
Ain't nobody know about that East Side gang. Gang, gang.
I guess you're right, Dalton. I guess you're right.
He's like, turn me off. Turn me off. Why are you still playing me? No, I'm playing.
We'll pin that
We'll
message.
pin the Congratulations, Dalton. You have been pinned up. You have now made it big, baby. Ba-boom.
You've been pinned.
You've been pinned.
And pinned.
Oh.
Oh,
Tom
I guess
Petty
once you're
uses-
pinned, you're pinned.
Yeah, you're pinned for a certain amount of time.
Oh, that's cool.
So depending on the setting, you might have him pinned until the end of the show.
That's hilarious. Oh, you're dressing up as Lee Corso? I like it. I like it.
He said he was going to dress up as Osceola.
That'd be
at the very
funny.
beginning.
That would be really funny. You ready to do some streaming?
Indeed.
Yeah. So we're gonna.
Please,
No.
please do that. Please go to party, and we'll prepare the night of. We'll go Sunday. We'll go to Party City and find you an eagle costume. We're gonna throw you. Oh my god,
That'd be hilarious.
Welcome to College Game Day at the beautiful Tallahassee, Florida, from Doe Campbell Stadium. Here, me and Jacob are bringing you, and then Dalton in this eagle costume.
Dang.
Or when we're doing the guest picks, we have everyone, and then Dalton could like fly in and like slam on the table, be like, "I got Boston College."
Dalton's got.
That would be so funny, bro.
My goodness.
It would be like that time whenever for the SEC title game, Pat McAfee got all the Georgia fans to sing along, and he's like, "I'm picking Alabama," and all of them are like, "Oh no!" It's like, "Oh, y'all got scammed."
Yeah.
Peter Griffin and the chicken. Am I Peter Griffin? You call me fat?
Uh-oh. We about to have some beef.
We're
between
about
y'all
to for
two?
real have a
Okay.
chicken costume fight, bro. What's good?
Hold on. New pin.
What's good?
Oh, it's customized time for 20 minutes. Yeah, we'll do that. We're going to be out of here anyways.
Jeez.
Peter Griffin and the chicken. So who's Peter Griffin? Who's the chicken?
I'm Peter Griffin. He's the chicken.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm ready to play some college football.
I am too. Good pocket, man. I looked at one point, and we had almost 13 people in here.
We did. We had a very good podcast, a lot of show outs.
Yeah.
I think Fridays are going to be our new thing.
Yeah.
Mondays and Fridays. Mondays recap of the weekend, and then Fridays we'll do pick'ems, basically. Yeah.
For Saturday and Sunday starting next week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Monday we're going to have to do a pick'em for Thursday because we have Kansas City and Baltimore.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Some great stuff.
Indeed. I love how they flagged that because of the name.
Oh my goodness.
Because that's his last name, but they flagged it because of it.
That's hilarious.
Can I recap WrestleMania for you? Absolutely. I don't watch WrestleMania at all, but I just know that one chick with the tattoos that has the jet black hair, she needs to win every single WWE event for the remainder of existence. And that's all I have to say about that. She is a dime.
So it's saying right here, High Five Production used the ad permitted term for dyke. People are so soft. That's his last name.
Right? Yeah, I know. I got rush yards over 6.5. She needs to let me hit. Bruh, Carlos, the only thing that you're hitting is the back of a building.
Dang.
With a shovel. I'm not. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
With his car going at top speeds. No, what?
Ooh, I do want to end on a funny note.
Hey, Uber for Garth?
Yeah, man, come on in.
Cool. How you doing, man?
Doing well. How about yourself?
Good. Where you from?
I'm from the great state of Georgia.
Georgia. Okay, yeah. How about them Bulldogs, right?
Yes, sir. I used to play football for them, actually.
Nope.
It's like that thing on Twitter that was going around because Georgia's playing Clemson in Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and somebody's like, I never ever want to see, that's something I never ever want to see a Georgia player in as a Benz.
Yeah. But I just want to thank everybody so much for joining us tonight. This has been a lot of fun. Catch us Monday.
Yeah.
You said 8 o'clock? Okay. 8 o'clock. We'll be coming live from Doak Campbell State.
Let's do 9.
Okay.
Let's do 9 because that's when college game day is usually 9 o'clock.
8:39, yeah. We got to be there at like 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Word.
Indeed. And we'll have guests and dressed up, and maybe Dalton dressed up as a chicken. We'll see.
I think we should come live from the Palace parking lot.
Oh my gosh. True degeneracy. Forget Doak. Let's go to the true heart of Tallahassee and Florida State football. Palace Saloon. From inside Palace. We're gonna sit at the bar.
That would be hilarious. Yeah, but thank y'all so much for joining us tonight. We are going to be on here in 15 minutes?
Yes, indeed.
We're going to be doing some streaming, some college football stuff, and yeah.
Yeah, so make sure to hit the follow button, hit the notification bell so you will be notified whenever we are on next. And definitely be looking for a whole bunch of content coming this weekend and next week for sure, because we're going to have the college game day. We're probably going to be walking around interviewing people. Definitely probably going to have to do like a post-game interview thing at the wonderful Palace Saloon and see how people are feeling post-game, no matter the outcome.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be a fun weekend.
It is.
And you're going to buy a whole bunch of stickers because you love us.
Yes. I'm gonna have those prepared tomorrow. I'm
Indeed.
gonna wake up early and get those done. Yeah.
Time to work.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, work.
You wanna come help me?
I have work.
You got actual work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, have a
See
great
y'all
night.
boys in the future.
In the future.
Here's